Suburban Sentinel here, along with Bella the camera cat, and this is an update to the situation in Connecticut wherein there is the threat of gun confiscations. Now, I made a video about this very issue a couple of days ago, and if you missed it, I will put a link somewhere on the screen down there. Anyway, I want to give you a little bit of an update. Not much has changed politically, at least not to the best of my knowledge. However, I want to give some background on what we have been doing in response to this threat, which has been brewing for several weeks. First and foremost, I want to thank all of you freedom-loving people for supporting us in Connecticut in our struggle for our Second Amendment rights. Now, I know a lot of you folks out there have been making videos and writing to politicians, and on behalf of myself and many other people of the state of Connecticut, we are deeply grateful for your support. We here in Connecticut have not been sitting around waiting for the other shoe to drop. Many of us have been proactive in fighting for our rights. Now, speaking for no one other than myself and a small ragtag band of other middle-aged misfits, we have a strategy that we refer to as the Triple D Project. And Triple D means discredit, devalue, and distract. Quite simply, we want the governor and any state legislators who supported these new gun restrictions thrown out of office. We are continually looking for any policy or issue we can use to undermine their political future. Second, we want to hit the state of Connecticut right in the pocketbook. Our aim is to begin an exodus of corporations, money, jobs, and economic activity from the state. And we have had some success. As a result of direct action from gun owners, some firearms companies have already left Connecticut. In addition, in other industries, we have convinced some in the aviation business to relocate their operations, and the loss of the aircraft and resulting support structures is costing the state and its political subdivisions thereof somewhere in the neighborhood of $1 million per year in tax revenue so far. In the event that push does come to shove and the state does try to forcibly confiscate weapons, our strategy is to organize mass rallies. These would be simultaneous, peaceful mass rallies to protest infringement upon our Second Amendment rights. If nothing else, this would stretch the state's police resources too thin to go house to house confiscating weapons, and hopefully would also raise awareness throughout the country. So, what can our brothers and sisters in free states do to help? Well, Connecticut is the cradle of the American firearms industry, and several manufacturers are still located here. I encourage you to encourage those companies to take their jobs, their tax revenue, and their money to free states. In the description box below, I left the websites and email addresses for those companies, And for those of you who don't like to write, a couple of form letters which you may either use directly or modify at your discretion. Thanks for watching, and again, we very much appreciate your support. This is the Suburban Sentinel. Please thumbs up and subscribe if you like what you see. Questions and enlightening comments are always welcome. Peace, everybody.